hate. And
check it out. They did it. Somebody did it. Him. See, nobody could be stupid. Hey, you there. We can't exactly see you because, you know, we're dead. Congratulations.
is that what we call it? I can't believe.
I know, traveler. The knowledge you seek, the knowledge we druids decided to.
You can kiss our dead magical.
Oh, yeah. What did you expect?
Yeah,
You remembered to take something with.
you must carry it with you. No.
Oh, you're finally here. But our crows are not. I don't know what could have gone wrong. Maybe I misheard. Oh no. You won't get me. Over my dead body.
That can be arranged. However, it just so happens you're too valuable for us to simply kill you.
I'm not going with you. You won't take me alive.
Calm yourself, Vidar. You know exactly what you did, and why you'll cooperate with us willingly. Well done, Hatchling, for bringing Vidar to us. Exactly what it looks like. We're taking Vidar. He's far too valuable to simply let him die. I'd advise against interfering. Oh? Perhaps Vidar probably spun you some tale of being a harmless Pict, a scholar of the weirdness, captured by cruel bandits? So Vidar's a scourge to his own people. He's been hunting his own kin for years. He's the one driving the Picts from the region. If you support him and let him go, you may as well start hunting them yourself. The two of you can enjoy your genocidal romance together. And meanwhile, Avalon will lose the only force capable of fighting the horrors of the weirdness. Frankly, it's quite reckless. Oh, nothing terrible. Since he's been thinning out his own tribe, those best versed in the weirdness will use him as a bargaining chip. We'll hand him over to his kin and let them decide his fate. In return, we hope to gain a scholar of the weirdness willing to work with us of his own free will. It's not a bad solution, wouldn't you agree? Believe me, we don't have to be enemies. In fact, we can help each other. The children of Morrigan are dedicated to Avalon's well-being. Naturally, we operate from the shadows. We've long realized that working that way yields better results than marching under Camelot's banner in broad daylight. That's our purpose. Securing resources like Scholars of the Weirdness, guiding those in power to serve the people's needs. And we need more wise souls to join our cause. So, are you interested in joining our organization? Ready to take on the mission of restoring Avalon? All it'll cost you is... Undoubtedly. Yet sometimes in life you have to take what one would call a leap of faith. I trusted you to make the right choice. Now you'll have to trust me, because I already told you more than I should have. Very... Edgar, please take our guest to a safe place. I'm pleased you're with us, hatchling. This is Luth, your new superior. From now on, he'll be assigning the tasks you need to complete the rise within our ranks. If you do well, we'll meet again soon. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must tend to our Pictish guest.
From this moment on, you are mine. So listen well. The place we're taking over has some vermin holed up. Nasty types. The kind you don't waste any time talking to. They need to be dealt with before we move in. And I've got no interest in handling that job myself. Also, if you find anything interesting, bring it back. You'll take care of it for me, won't you, Birdie? Ah, yes. I suppose you deserve some kind of introduction. But know that very few are afforded such a luxury. Most people would call us enemies of what they think is good. But I believe the world requires balance. In balance, nothing is purely good or evil. It just is. It depends on the bandits. When a group is simply trying to survive, our goals often align. Yes, we sometimes form alliances, but if they're just thugs running villages for fun, then naturally we don't support that. We remove their leaders if we think the band could be set on the right path. True, some of our recruits started out as ordinary bandits, but thanks to us, they have the chance to achieve much more. Maintaining order and safety, naturally. You might compare us to a night watch. We use any methods we deem necessary to reach our goals. She's our goddess, patron of the capital in the far north. You may know her as the goddess of destruction, death, and war, but we see her differently. To us, she's the patron of change, a promise of new beginnings. To build something new, one must first clear away the old. No death without life, no life without death, as Morrigan teaches, and I agree. Morrigan is a goddess of death, yes, but that doesn't mean she seeks immediate destruction. Believe me, the more wicked the soul, the more eagerly Morrigan welcomes them. She has no interest in claiming the life of, say, a child. That's all I can tell you, Birdie. The rest, you'll have to discover on your own. For now, you're serving me. You're answering to me. Forget the nonsense about cults and sacrifices to the goddess of death. Those are just stories peasants tell themselves to explain why bad things happen. In reality, it's nothing like that. So, for now, just focus on your orders. Strike precise. I have no interest. Off you go.
Someone's out there! You're in for a world of hurt! You're no match for our man! You'll regret it! You're...
I'm gonna go there later. I'm not going to Kunar Hat, whatever they call it, until I'm done there. Well, I'm gonna collect what I gotta collect here. I'll do that later.
Brock, refuse. The Queen.
My Knight Protector, you are here. I have waited so long for you. This is my home. Someone to... There is one who betrayed me. Brock. Once he was my consort, my chosen, my protector. He was mine. I entrusted him with the Hive. With me. And he fled. Left me. Abandoned his queen. Such betrayal is unforgivable. It weakens us. Weakens me. Find him and silence his song. Do this, and I shall reward you. The Hive shall reward you. Now go, end this discord. Then go forth into the world, and do not fear, my knight. My will shall always be with you.
Of course. She's dragged you into her wretched scheme. Know this, though.
You come bearing gifts for you. Ah. So, the little stray who fled has been silenced. How pleasing. He thought himself free. A fool. There is no freedom beyond the hive. There is only loneliness, only weakness. But you have done well, my Night Protector. But the hive's work is not yet complete. A foundation must be woven, strong and unyielding. The threads of creation must be gathered, and you shall help me. I am building a home, a sanctuary for my hive, but I require power. One day, we shall descend upon the world, and all will become part of the hive, part of... Ethereal cobwebs are the very fabric of our... It is what allowed my children and I... Brock Mayala is the perfect place for our... Cobwebs bind our worlds together, as we shall be bound one... It is the substance that binds the world. All. It is the strongest and most precious tool from it, we weave the world and our home. The world you come from will one day be... The hive will grow in strength and consume all who stand in our way. Bring me as such. You come... You have done well. Leave the...
Damn. How did you do? I mean, sure, the craftsmanship is rough, and there's a lot that could be improved, but damn. I've got to admit, I didn't expect you to pull it off. Didn't think it was possible without learning the Dalariata rituals. If you really want to join the Stone Wardens, I've got good news and bad news. Well, the good news is that I can recommend you. The bad news is, since I joined up with One Eye, my word means jack shite to them. You'd need to find someone in the Forlorn Swords who can teach you more about the $4 song. Unless you head north to Quannacht and find Core. Talk to him. Mention my name. He should help you get in with the Stone Wardens and reach Darvanner.
Sour herring with cheese. I can smell it. You made it. Do you understand now? Only by expanding our desires and fully embracing pleasure can we, the unfortunate beings thrust into this sorrowful world, hope to find a few roses among life's thorns. You will never be free from the smell of sour.
What's that noise?
You're full to my
company. Keep your wits.
back. How... Looks like the little bird is starting to grow its feathers. Let me take a look at that. Interesting. So, in the horns of the south, there's still a guy named Froth. He's not the sharpest, but he thinks outside the box. With the right push, he could be useful to us. He'll never be a child, but the role of a mole would suit him just fine. Have a chat with him. Drop a hint. Knowledge is power. We've always had trouble infiltrating. Now, given the turmoil that prevails...
Buying any... Buying...
Who are you? Another refugee? This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old, familiar faces round here. And maybe we didn't all love each other. But a local is a local. It was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much. That's so. Fine. Whatever you say. But yeah, I could see that you don't really look like one of them. Just pass them through then. Shame it had to be now. Not so long ago, we just sat down and had a drink with the rest of the lads. Now I come here alone. Well, bloody brilliant. More outsiders. I might as well just die already. There's nothing left for a man in this place. Doriata, for crying out loud. What was that old bastard even thinking? You asking me? They came here and made themselves at home. I ain't talking to any of them. Orderly. No damn rabble begging at the gates and eating us at a house and home. Yeah, back then, sure, civilians came and went. But housing them, feeding them? We had a rule. No freeloading. But I guess that went out the window. You watch your damn mouth. We did. And besides, how do you know these leech? It used to mean something to be a keeper. You could come in off the streets and keepers would make a man out of you. Now, bunch of spoiled lordlings sold off to Brandon by their daddies for a bag of gold. Treated like them. Soft, weak, the lot of them. What's there to be proud of? Do you see anything interesting around here? There's this tavern, and plenty of fish in the sea. Decent place to retire. Well, if you're looking to sightsee, I don't know. Thank you. We used to come here, the three of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg. And it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him. But he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley. Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff. Berg told you about Kindle. Why the hell did he do that? Guilty? He's got nothing to feel guilty about. There was nothing we could do. We were damn lucky they let us go. Any other day, we'd have ended up just like Kindle. What? Kindle's what? You're telling me a goat? Shit! I sure wasn't expecting that. Hell, if you ask me, that entire thing was done and dusted long ago. Listen, kid, you better stop talking. Shit happened. That's all. Kendall got promoted to Lance Corporal. He was strutting about like a fancy lady in a new petticoat. One day, he said, "We've got a job to do. All four of us." We were ambushed. Berg cracked. Same with Finley. Me, I had to act. That's it. That's the story. Wasn't about that, but about who deserved that promotion. I never thought it should have been me, mind you. Kendall was an arslicker. If the captain told him to shit himself, he'd have done it, standing to attention. Berg deserved the promotion. He was strong as a horse, best at fighting, and first of us to come to the horns. The rest came a bit later, though we were all still kids. Anyway, Finley thought the same. Where did you dig that wisdom out of? Your arse. Don't talk to... Now get out of my... Off you go.
Hmm? What are you up to? What? Oh, yeah? What? I'm fine. I'll serve you. Just please don't hurt me. I'd rather meet the goddess of death.
Please. Dragging nails to read a dog's back here? Oh, I'm not sticking around to see how that ends. Let someone else get their throat slit. Oh, Well, the famous Bromar. No face and no life. That savage wiped out an entire unit of Camelot's infantry. But he couldn't take you down, huh? It's like the gods themselves made you for the job. Though I'm not sure which ones. In any case, you've certainly earned the gratitude of the capital. You are truly remarkable. I almost wish there were more bounties left. But alas, you've handled them. And keep up the good work. Do you keep bandits?
Indeed, the climate here will change a bit. Worried? Of course not. Fear is the greatest enemy of knowledge. For someone who lives in fear, there's nothing else to do but sit in a crumbling hut praying to the All-Mother that the first gust of wind won't blow the roof down over their head. I believe an alliance with the Dalriata could provide me with many Yes? Bastards. If this is how they behaved when they were all still alive, it makes more and more sense that people got fed up with them. But I don't get it, you know? Think about it. You have all this knowledge. You're practically a god among men, and yet you treat them like this. Why wouldn't you let the chosen few in on the secret? Why wouldn't you share the mystical arts? Or even just let them observe? How are we supposed to figure these things out for ourselves? It would have been beneficial for all of us if their writings, their rituals, and their deeds... Mistletoe? Really? They gave you mistletoe? Useless junk. And a parasite to boot. Really nice way of proving their point. What? Changed? Changed? Oh no. No. This is... We already have the undead, the weirdness, and the Del. Besides, it's a known druidic site. What if new? They are ruthless in pursuing any remaining druids. We don't do anything, because I still can't leave the key. You do? Oh, that's a relief. Please let me know when it's done. Otherwise...
Oh, did you do it? I knew you were going to like it. I wish I'd made one like that myself, but there was never enough time. And then, well... I do, but time is all I have now, along with my many regrets. Doesn't really set the right mood. Yes, I am aware. I do feel sorry for them. However, I'm also quite sure a few of them actually believed they'd found a shortcut to power. That's impossible. There wasn't even any spell work involved. God's damned southern druids. I dread to think what they were doing. That seems like your problem. Now you're talking. Right, Splend. Meet me at the Cromlech. I will need your assistance with the ritual.
sustaining all life, air around me, inspiring all like fire above me, infusing all water within me, soothing all life, bring deep.
You have no right to be here. Do you really think you can cleanse the great Cromlech with your filthy soul? Pathetic.
Who do you think you are? My soul will do just fine, arrogant threat.
You'd know a thing or two about arrogance, wouldn't you, Dressed? I see you haven't changed one bit.
Knowing my name doesn't give you any right to claim familiarity with me.
Oh, I know more than just your name. After all, you once called me your little sprout. I remember the pain and sadness you caused. I even tried writing to you, begging you to come back, hoping it would make everything better. How stupid.
Iona? Is it really you? By the gods. What have you done to yourself?
Me? What have I done to myself? No, this is all your fault. And you shouldn't put any faith in this one, unless you want to be stabbed in the back. It's just what he does. He ruins things. My life, my mother's life, for whom we're all just a means to an end.
How on earth did you, of all people, escape the Charred Conclave? Why did it have to be you, you worthless traitor?
No matter what you think of me, I will not apologize for surviving.
You bloody well should. He killed my mother. He used her, stole her knowledge, and then made her into a showpiece for him and his druid friends to gossip about. And as if that weren't enough, he brought the Red Priests to our home.
That's nonsense. I would never...
Nonsense? And how do you think they found us? The druids wanted nothing to do with my mother until you came along.
What difference does it make? My mother was special, and he was a nobody. The bastard pretended to love her, and then just left, discarded us both like we meant nothing. Mother was heartbroken, even more so when she found out that her beloved made a name for himself at her expense.
When the Red Priests came, she didn't even put up a fight.
She was a Bandrui, one of the few women in history who completed the Druidic rite of passage. But instead of being celebrated, she was vilified. The other Druids detested her for merely existing. She led a very lonely life, until Drast came along. He was the first one to approach her as a fellow Druid, curious about her achievements. Except that was also a damn lie.
It wasn't. I swear it wasn't. I just wanted to meet...
Shut up! Stop lying! I wanted to be like my mother. To stop feeling so helpless. But I failed the ritual. I was too angry, too desperate, and too focused on getting revenge on my so-called stepfather. It quickly overwhelmed me. I ended up... like this.
Foolish girl. Your mother was exceptional. Just because you're her daughter doesn't mean you could succeed.
If only you were there so I could ask you. But you weren't, because you left us.
Sadly, it does. I managed to salvage some of my mother's work about the rite of passage. She believed that a failed ritual could be completed with a human sacrifice. A life for a life.
Don't do this, Iona. It will ruin you. Please, you can't let her. There must be...
Oh, you care now. Pathetic. You can stop pretending, Dressed. We both know it's not me you're worried about. You catch on quickly, don't you?
Yes. His measly life for mine. The life... Fine. Then I'll do it myself.
Despite everything I have told you, still stood by me. Why? Most of it, yes. I am not proud of what I've done, but I never thought the consequences would be so dire. Sorsha, Iona's mother, was a marvel. A true rarity in our lifetime. Female druids are a fascinating subject. Yet in most druidic circles, they were treated like nature's mistakes instead of our rightful sisters. I wanted to be different. I wanted to approach her like an equal, and maybe understand how she'd managed to become one of us. Sasha was happy to finally meet a fellow druid who didn't look at her with disgust. She had accumulated a vast amount of knowledge, and she shared it with me. Delighted to have someone to discuss things with. We grew close, became lovers. I even tried to be something of a father figure for Iona, although I always felt like she never fully trusted me. No, after the charred conclave, the world became a terrifying place. All I cared about was my own survival. I didn't even spare a thought for Sorsha and Iona. A dryad. A phenomenon that occurs when a female candidate, as you saw, they are extremely powerful. I can't help but wonder if the solution... It's not ideal, obviously. Was she? Obviously, I can't be blamed for what happened, and I had a hand in leading the priests straight to... I'm sorry, but...
I figured it out. The mistletoe. Oh. They weren't laughing at me, do you see? They were telling me to embrace the part that I play in the world. The part that we all play in the world. Listen, mistletoe was their sacred plant, right? We know it's a parasite, and in extreme situations, can even kill the tree on which it grows. Why would you worship a parasite? I finally got it. They realize that if everything goes well, it has minimal effect on the tree. Sometimes it's even able to give something back. Even better, it's evergreen, so birds can feed off it in winter. And even though it's poisonous to humans, druids were able to make medicine out of its fruits. Do you see? It's so obvious that it's no wonder the answer eluded us all. It's not about the mystical arts, the scrolls, or the rituals. That's all smoke and mirror. It's about observing nature and drawing the right conclusions. Mistletoe feeds off the truth we always take from something. The trick is to give back more than we take. That's meant to be our role in the world. Yes, it's about understanding our place in the world. As the trick is, we need to learn to see it.
There goes another chance to join the guild. I really thought that scroll would be my way in. Instead, it just caused a mess I couldn't even clean up myself. Anyway, what happened back there? Oh, now that's just fantastic. Another discovery slipped right through my fingers. I guess I'm doomed to stay here, curing hangovers for the rest of my days.
Maybe I'll finally be able to unwind a little. And there's still the mistletoe. I think it has a meaning, and I might be getting closer to grasping it.
Blessings upon you. Certainly. May Kai...
You're back, and something tells me that the matter has been handled. Excellent. As you wish. There's a boy, name of Abram. He fell in with the children a while back. I want you to personally see if he fits in with our lovely flock. If you decide that he doesn't, well, make sure he vanishes. For good. You understand? Perfect. Fly off and have a chat with our young friend. Not at the moment, but we're not sure if the boy will crack under pressure. Or worse. Let's just say, he's given us a few reasons to wonder if we rushed into accepting him. Because we can't afford weakness or uncertainty in our ranks. And by that point, he'll know too much. But he's a big boy. He knew exactly what he was getting into. When you're done, either ask him or search what's left of him. Unfortunately, he knows about our next meeting spot.
Just another peaceful moment.
Well, now, you've nailed the base.
Hope nothing bad.
Stay out of my...
Did you hear? This time, from the forlorn, and good for them. Hmm?
Please, do you keep bandit?
It's nice to have a break.
Oh!
Just stay put. I'm mad now. Now they'll. You're. Don't think, even for. Are you ready? That's the... Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design. We... Go on then.
Didn't expect it.
Ah, what a nice day. Hope nothing bad happens today.
Captain Brendan back, and with dowry.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Less attention, the better. Try to be more from a finance. If I just stay put, everything will be just fine. Try to be more careful. Just keep your hand. How did my traps work? What? I'm giving you the You have no idea. Seagulls. They steal food. They're caustic shits. Sometimes most people think that... Well, that's fair. Here. So... we need to solve the... You'll search for their nests and destroy them with... The nests will keep only go.
Something. Let me guess. He's trying... It's a well-known story. All the keepers know of Gwylin's... You see, Gwylin is from a coastal village. His father, a fisherman, worked hard to feed his family. He instilled a deep hatred of seagulls in Gwylin. He taught his son how to kill them Essentially, yes. But he wasn't always like this. I gave him simple jobs away from the wall until one day, he asked to serve on the... I had no idea I would be I spoke to him. Between his run, when Gwylin was only 7 years old, he saw a... Is it true? Don't get me wrong. Gwylin is harmless. Whatever he's asked you to do, just ignore. If he brings up seagulls, just...